Yeah, we going live. Looks like we back. Look like we back live and direct. Make sure my audio and everything is good. For everybody that's coming into the channel, and for those of you who are going to be watching the playback, let me tell you how this goes down. First 30 minutes of these, the first 30 minutes of these, we go in on a topic that's usually hip-hop related. And then after the 30 minutes, we jump into some Street Fighter training with Sakura. As I'm trying to become an Olympian maybe in 4 years with this, as I'm doing pretty good. But what is today's topic? Today's topic is Lil Wayne versus Future. See, whenever a quality versus battle happens, there's usually a good collection of people that come in questioning, oh, what should be next? These people here could be a good matchup. We need to go ahead and push for this because it would be super entertaining to see. And the thing that people were pushing for right now is Lil Wayne versus Future. Personally, I don't see it. Like, if you think Jadakiss washed Dipset, Lil Wayne would wash Future. And I know a lot of people may feel different. A lot of people love Future. But nah, like, Future is big. Let's not deny that he is big, but he ain't Lil Wayne big. He is nowhere near as versatile when it comes to the hits. And from generation to generation to generation, Lil Wayne has maintained his top dominance. Even now, he's still relevant, even though I haven't really enjoyed much of Lil Wayne's music. Like the latest Carters and all these other projects that he's been dropping outside of Cash Money hasn't really been entertaining. And then on top of that, he hasn't been as consistent with it as he needs to be. But we cannot deny the fact that even his lesser joints that he dropped, more impactful than the vast majority of what the Future is, bigger and more impactful than what Future has done in his career. I mean, okay, Future is popping for now still. Like this whole generation of popping pills, drinking lean, and all of that. He's made the music for this. He's helped the culture to be where it's at now. Whether you like it or not, I dislike it because we're just walking around with a bunch of hip-hop fiends who do nothing but get high and don't think about anything. They can't enjoy quality music like they used to. Like, I've seen people in the clubs that's high off pills and throwing up and stuff like that. Well, it's not a cool thing to do, but this is what Future has brought to us, and you can see his impact. Not necessarily, I mean, I'm not going to put the drugs in hip-hop on Future because plenty people have been talking about drugs worse than. But when you think of drugs right now, you thinking of Future. Whether it's Percocets, Molly Percocets, whether it's drinking lean, all of that stuff, that is Future. So you can't take away the fact that he has done a lot. What up, Ben? And I feel you. Like, why would anybody want to see Wayne and Future? And what did Ben say? Ben saying, to be fair, both of them taught and made the cool to be a drug head. Oh, you're pretty much saying that they both made it cool to be druggies. And that's possible. I mean, that's true. Let's not deny that Lil Wayne also, when he had like the interviews of, I don't want you to know what's in my cup, that's my cup. Like, that has been enforced into the music industry. Like, this is how we got to this point now, where these drugs that are nothing but prescription heroin in pill form has become like a norm. and it's become a common thing for people to rap about, whether you like it or not. That's where this is coming from. So with that in mind, that's the direction that a lot of people are looking at. Yeah, they could be a good versus battle because of that. But no, Lil Wayne is way more diverse, because before drugs became the focal point of what music ultimately is in hip hop, Lil Wayne was the pioneer of the bling bling era. Like, people dismiss the fact that flossing, out of control, showing nothing but jewelry and just having fun in all your music videos and no need for gangster stuff. Like, that was a solid, 5 to 10 years of hip hop that people were rocking with up until 50 Cent came through and changed the game into gangster all the way. But before 50 Cent changed the game into gangster, it was all bling bling. It was back that thing up. And even when 50 Cent changed things to gangster, Lil Wayne was still there. That's when my favorite album came out from Lil Wayne, The Carter, where The Carter was super gangster. That was when Cash Money, well, even before that, the Best Rapper Alive campaign that Lil Wayne was jumping off with. Bruh. Like, now that was gangster. Let's not deny Lil Wayne was popping heavy during the whole gangster era where 50 Cent and Lil Wayne was actually dominating it right there with him. That's when he cut his teeth as a lyricist, even though many people will perceive that as Gilly the Kid. But regardless, Lil Wayne gets the props for that era as well. So he was a childhood star in bling bling who transitioned into lyrical gangster style during the Carter, the Best Rapper Alive campaign, who transitioned again to pretty much the major leagues of Lick It Like a Lollipop, a Millie selling 1 million in 1 week. Like, he was clearly the top for like a solid 10 years, bro. And then he shapeshifted into the Druggies, in which the Druggies got help pushed by Future later, but Lil Wayne came before that. Now, even though Future, people were perceiving Future's whole style and everything as the pioneering of it right now, it's not so much. Without Lil Wayne going off on the drugs and going on with it and such, I don't think Future would have seen the amount of success that he's seen either. Like, Lil Wayne is the pioneer of this, while Future, he was leading the league. Like, can you really say that Future is still popping right now? Like, I think he's still like got a core audience, a core fan base that rock with him. You can't deny this at all. Ben is saying, the Carter or Lil Wayne versus 50 could work. And I wouldn't even go that far. I don't think 50 even stands a chance against Lil Wayne. Like, Lil Wayne has reached a point in the game where people discredit him for how big he actually is. People forget how many great records he actually has, just like Jadakiss. Even if he wanted to go into the freestyles and do that, he could do that just like Jadakiss. If he just wanted to do all of his features, all of his mixtape work, he could do that just like Jadakiss and demolish a lot of people in the game. To be 1000% real with you, the only person that I would kind of want to see Lil Wayne go against would be Andre 3000. Like, and I mean, I know it's 2 separate generations, but we talking dominance amongst a long period of time. We talking lyrical. We're talking bars. We talking features. We're talking crossover hits, Lick It Like a Lollipop versus Hey Ya. We talking underground legends like songs where I would say Lil Wayne would be like, what was the song? Like off of the Carter One, put your hands on your knees and bend your rump. Move it back in front, baby. I bring it back to the bottom of the map. Do that versus, say, Southern playalistic Cadillac music. Or even The Block is Hot. The Block is Hot, ha, ha, versus Southern playalistic. Like, they would be more evenly matched than you think because they jumped from different genre to different genre. Like when they come through with the fashion styles and all of that, you don't know what either of them are going to rock. As Ben says, it would be interesting. He's never heard that Andre and Wayne in the same sentence. Like that could be dope. I'm telling you, like they're both transcendent personalities. They're both transcendent in all of the music that they did. They jumped from every genre. Like, I mean, Lil Wayne may be one of the few that actually would have something for Bombs Over Baghdad. Lil Wayne might be the only person that might have something for So Fresh and So Clean. Like, who else could there be? Like, I was actually talking to my homie about it. Like, Outkast is so great that they don't have any potential partners that could do a versus battle. Like, the only people that I could see go against Outkast, maybe 3 6 Mafia. But that's if you're going into like a group sense. But if you talking solo, number ones and stuff like that, man, like Andre would body bag T.I. Andre would body bag, like put the Dungeon Family against anybody, any group out there. And they will body bag them. Send in Wu-Tang, they'll get body bagged. Like, it's very difficult. But yet, when you come across somebody like Wayne, who has hits for days, like, it'll be difficult to put this into 10 tracks. It'll be difficult to put it into 20 tracks if you put them both together. And if you continue to go with how the game has gone, with Jadakiss showing that features count. Jadakiss showing us that freestyles and all that stuff should count too. All of this in mind, Lil Wayne can piece together something dope enough to compete with Andre 3000. That could go either way. But if you talking Future, what does Future have? Does Future has balls? Can Future rap punchlines? Can people understand what Future is saying enough for him to compete with Lil Wayne's punchlines? It's over before it starts. All Wayne got to do is actually be understandable and not be completely blazed off the top of his mind, and he's gonna be good. Like, the only reason why they would say Lil Wayne versus Future actually could happen and that could actually be dope is if Lil Wayne is trying to be more relevant to the culture that Future has become the face of, where he doesn't even need to do that. Like, Lil Wayne is still far more relevant right now than what Future has ever been. Like, Future has had a heck of a run. Let's not deny him his due. Like, but to be real with you, Future is more known for being a meme right now. Future is more known for being a savage in the dating game. For him not caring about how any of his baby mamas feel. How he is going to throw shade at all times towards Russell Wilson just because. This is more of what Future is becoming known for right now than actual music. And you telling me the guy that paved the way for music for 20 years, if not more? Like, because we're not even including, like, before Cash Money became Cash Money. When Wayne was signed to him, before The Block Is Hot, before, like, people was hearing things of Lil Wayne before then. We're not including none of that. But you want to put a guy who, you know, if we're talking about top 5 in the music industry, one guy who actually was considered to be top 5 before Jadakiss came through and snatched the feelings and showed everybody that he's top 5. A lot of people consider Lil Wayne to be top 5 right now without him having to go above and beyond doing something amazing. And Lil Wayne holds that potential that if he comes for real, he can make an example out of anybody who they put him up against. Like, can Lil Wayne be defeated by T.I.? T.I. got hits, but I don't think so. And I love T.I. I'm a T.I. fan. I've been a T.I. fan from the very beginning. Like, since his very first single that he dropped, I've been a T.I. fan. T.I. got nothing on Wayne. Real talk, T.I. needs to be getting his rematch with Ludacris, because Ludacris ate him up in the actual music battle with Get Off the T.I.P. of my That's who T.I. needs to be going after, since he can't get Jeezy because Jeezy already won his battle. But who else could actually defeat Lil Wayne if it's not Andre 3000? Like, people get so caught up in the hype to realize that, okay, Future is not ready to be, like, in this at all. Like, he doesn't have enough hits to his name to compete with Wayne, at least. Like, to be real, it would have been more fair if it was Future versus WAP, but nobody wanted to see that because the beef element of that versus battle was what made that, like, official. That's what made that dope. Like, Future needs to wait until, like, another generation, to be real with you. He need to wait, and then somebody of this generation right now that people like, then he can compete with them. Like, who would we say? Like, I would see, like, in about 10 years from now, Future versus 21 Savage. That would be a much better versus battle than Lil Wayne versus Future. Because at least both of them would have their rep. Both of them will already be knee deep in the game. They will already put out enough records to compete against each other. And on top of that, they're of the same generation, somewhat they're of the same content. That's something that people would want to see. Ben says Future versus 2 Chainz. Maybe. But, I mean, 2 Chainz is way more lyrical, though. Like, you need somebody who's more of a vibe artist, not a lyrical punchline artist, because it's not fair. Like, when Jadakiss shows this. Like, you have to take the lessons from every battle. Everything that happens in hip-hop is a new lesson that we must learn, that we must understand. You feel me? Like, the rules to the game, they change. Depending on what someone else did, something great that happened, then the rules change. So the rules right now, in terms of what people are representing, what people love to see, like, people now see that lyrics and bars matter. So if you don't have actual consistent punchlines, entertaining punchlines that people want to see, then you should not be matched up against someone who has those punchlines. 2 Chainz may not be the greatest of a lyrical entity, but yet he actually has punchlines that are very entertaining that people care about. Future has a vibe. Future has an image. Future is a savage. That's what makes Future great. To all of his audience, at least. You need to find someone who has and matches that same energy. And I would go with I would seriously go with 21 Savage here if he can continue to put out good records and be successful, but there's no telling with that in the future. We, like, individuals like Future, his everything about him isn't done yet. His whole story isn't written. Like, and that's another thing that people gotta take in mind when it comes to, like, Verzuz battles. Verzuz battles are for the washed up. I hate to put it like that, but it is what it is. For the people who are done, who don't have any more new records that they're bringing to the table, that's not running the game anymore, that's what Verzuz is for. It's for reinventing the people, well, not reinventing, but bringing classic acts out to see the masses again so that they can elevate themselves once again. Like, that's really what the game, that's really what Verzuz is all about. You have to accept it. You can't just throw in a newer act that's still popping to a degree, even though I think Future is on the downslope. But if Future comes out with another hit within the next 2 albums, he's still not ready to be on a washed up show. He's like, Verzuz is pretty much love and hip hop. But for actual people who like music, love and hip hop is for all the washed up artists to continue their brand and actually show people insights in their lives and stuff, because they ain't dropping no more music. They not getting promotion. Their music careers are done. That's what Verzuz is. And Future is not yet at that point. Future still has a ways to go before he's completely washed up. And which, this is a good thing for Future. He still got a chance that in the future he can actually win a Verzuz battle, but he's just not ready. He shouldn't be in there again. But Andre 3000, as I've been saying, should be in this. Outkast should be in this, because as much as I love Outkast, Andre 3000, they haven't dropped a record in how long? Andre is pretty much saying that he's not going to, on top of it. So he's clearly done. He's clearly washed up. With all the talent in the world, if you don't have the hunger to make new records, to push out new things, man, then you washed up. Lil Wayne has been in it for so long that people have somewhat lost interest, especially now that he's been going on his own solo styles and all of this stuff, man. Like, I don't, even as he's still dropping music, his numbers are not the same. And then he hasn't released much new music as he used to do. Like, you're seeing more of Lil Wayne in his podcast than you are with his music. These are all signs of an individual that's on the verge of getting washed up. So this is why I'm saying I would much rather see Wayne versus Future. I mean, Wayne versus Andre. But that could be something that may be something down the line. But you know something that I would love to see right now? Something that I think will finally work because of what Jadakiss did? It would be a fast spitter versus. I would like to see Twista versus Bone Thugs. Pretty much the argument of who deserves the title of the creator of the fast flow, even though I know Bone Thugs came out well before Twista, but Just because he came out before doesn't mean that he was doing it first. And that's one argument that has been made that can be cleared up in this particular Verzuz battle. Given the fact that features now count, given the fact that freestyles and all that now count, throw in what do they call it? Do or die, add in do or die, I think Twista has a legitimate shot at beating Bone Thugs and Harmony. If he comes in ready to go. Because I do not see Bone Thugs doing what Dipset did and just like taking it for granted, putting out lesser music to see what's going on. Like, no, these individuals are going to go for the jugular. I see East 99 getting played off the rip. That's what's going to happen in this one. And Twista is going to have to pull out the his feature with Kanye, and I want some Luther Vandross, some more Aaliyah. Definitely set the party off right. He's gonna have to come out with that sooner than what he think he's going to have to. See, Bone Thugs, man. Bone Thugs, they got 10, if not 20 songs that they can play back to back that people gonna sing to. So Twista's gonna have to pull out all of the features that he's been having, like all of the new ones that everybody rock with, all of the classics. Adrenaline Rush would have to go against East 99. Like, it could actually come out to being entertaining. I think if Bone Thugs play it the right way, Bone Thugs would wash Twista. But that's why we do these. But I think it would be way more entertaining, way more competitive than, say, a Lil Wayne versus Future. Like Lil Wayne versus Future is just one that I would honestly skip past. That's one that I would like completely ignore, to be completely real with you. Well, I wouldn't completely ignore it because, you know, I wanna hear some of the old Wayne. I wanna see Lil Wayne perform The Block Is Hot. I wanna see him perform The Carter, like a lot of songs from The Carter. Like, I'll even sit up and wanna see a Millie, but what exactly would Future have with a Millie, dog? The song that sold 1 million in 1 week. All freestyle, all bars. What song would Future have that can compete with that? I don't see it. And I think people really need to stop getting super hype and start putting people together that shouldn't. Like, this is how people get ate up and they lose notoriety. Like, people, like, can you literally tell me right now that people aren't frowning upon Dipset because of this massive L that they just took? Like, people ain't, like, if anybody can take it and flip it into a positive, oh, it's Cameron. Like, getting ate up and clowned by the masses, oh, Killer Cam is gonna make millions out of that. Killer Cam is going to push that forward because he's that kind of mind. He's that good. I love Killer Cam, but as of now, people are going to clown him to no end. It's not going to stop until he feeds into it and he makes it into something more than what it was. And I think Cam's going to do it, but ultimately, not everybody is Killer Cam. Like, Future getting ate up by Lil Wayne, he would never recover. Let's never deny this. Like, he would go into a rant. He would go after his baby mamas. He would do everything and just be mad. He would be mad. But there's nothing that he could do if he took a massive L to Lil Wayne. There's no way that he can bounce back. Like, honestly, I think his stream count, his downloads, his his album sales, all of this is going to go down. Like, honestly, I don't think people will show up to his performances all like that if he got ate up. Like, I'm thinking he'll get ate up by Lil Wayne, because he's not the type of character that'll feed into the I got ate up, it is what it is, well, I'm still the best, I'm still good. He's not that type of dude. Cameron is that type of dude. So therefore, Dipset is going to rebound. Dipset is going to do fine. Not Future. Y'all do not know what you are asking for when you're asking for Lil Wayne versus Future. You were ultimately asking for Future's career to end. So you gotta be more tactful, man. You gotta pick your spots. You gotta know who it is you need to be battling against. But that's my rant for the day, brothers. You guys know the routine. For those of you who don't, I'm about to play some Street Fighter. Now, by the time I get back to this corner here, I will answer any question that you have. So I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna do some training. I'm gonna try to show you guys what all I'm working on some new combos right now, which is kind of dope. Like the counter hit combos. Well, the counter hit combos. Like, I'm starting to understand how people get them and can predict them. So that's what I'm working on now, but I'm about to do a little bit of training. You guys can ask your questions, man, and I will answer them by the end of this. And if there's no questions, I'm jumping straight online. Let me turn up the music too. Hold up. Let's get it. Was a counter hit combo. See, that combo does not work. You see, that combo only works if it's counter hit. So you have to be able to read it coming into the left corner as it happens. But you have to know, that you're trying to get it. Like, this is me trying to get the combo hit here. What the counter hit works. Like, you have to understand when it's coming. But let's check out these questions. Y'all got any questions before I hop online? No questions. Aight. Let's get it. Now, I'm not going to be on for too long because I want to watch that Godfather Hall. Like, I'm actually gonna watch it with my peoples. So I think I'm only gonna play till about 9:30. In fact, let me go tell my people.
What's wrong? Another fight is coming your way.
Yep, 9:30 is confirmed.
Ranked in the top 50,000 in the world.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! You win!
You're close to a rank up.
Oh yeah, I did play a little bit on Sunday. And it wasn't that great of a
Round one.
session, so I leveled down a little
Fight.
bit.
Round two. Fight! You lose. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight!
I shouldn't let
You
this guy
win.
beat me once.
You are getting close to a rank up.
Round one. Fight!
Sorry. That will work.
Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! You win!
You ranked up.
Round one. Fight! You Round two. Fight!
All he's doing is mashing, bro.
You lose.
He's mashing buttons out every which way.
Round one. Fight!
Action move!
Big on!
Top six!
Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight!
Fucking fireball!
You lose. What's wrong? Want me to slap in and give you more energy? What's wrong? Want me to slap in and give you more energy?
In the top 10,000 in North America.
Come on.
Round one. Fight!
Action move!
Round two. Fight.
Should've saw that one coming. God damn, I'm not playing well right now.
You lose. Round one. Fight.
That will work.
Round two. Fight. I'm all warmed up. KO. Good. You win. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. All warmed up. All warmed up. I'm all warmed up.
track.
You lose.
What's happening is still Jay-Z, in my opinion, is the only person that can go up against Lil Wayne. No, the only person that can go up against Jay-Z. Everyone knows this. There's no, like, we're just counting down that moment. Like, there is absolutely no substitute possible outside of Nas. Jay-Z and Nas, man, like they had their time in the sun, and it's time for them to come back for a versus battle if Jay-Z, quits dodging.
Another fight is coming your way.
In the top 10,000 in North America.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! You lose. Round one. Fight!
this is why I'm considering playing a killer.
Round 2. Fight!
それそれありゃやった出発Sakura! Hurry up! That will work! That will work!
Final round. Fight! They've got us.
That's fucking
You
bullshit.
lose.
Still Proven says he just got done listening to Sia. Man, hip hop is not the same. Hip hop's not supposed to be the same, bro. Music's supposed to advance and change, or else it'll lose its relevancy. Like,
What's wrong?
if music was the exact same, then no one would actually.
Another fight has come your way.
So, I mean, I'm happy that the game has changed, but I don't think it changed for the better. But I'm not knocking music at all. Like, I think there's great music, no matter the genre, no matter the style, the skill set of the individuals. I think there's great music everywhere.
You are currently ranked in the top 50,000.
There's a lot of great underground rappers and stuff out there,
The
man.
world.
People just need to stop paying attention to what's being sold to you.
Round 1. Fight!
それそれ That will work! Hadouken! Shimpo! Ta! Ta! Shimpo! Tengo Hadouken! That will work!
Damn it, man. Like, I need to break in this new joystick, dude.
Round
Like,
2.
my dashes is just not
Fight!
working.
Final round. Fight! This will be your grave! Final giant curve! You win! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! This will be your grave! Final round. Fight!
I'm not playing.
You lose. Round one. Fight! Final round. Fight!
That will work.
Hadouken!
Sonic, Sonic.
Hadouken!
That will work. Sonic, Sonic. That will work. Hadouken. There you go. Hadouken. There you go. Sonic, Sonic. That will work. Easy. Hurry up. Trigger it. Now.
What up, King R.I.P. But I'm not wrong about this one, bro. Like, when he been in the game longer than him, and can you name anything Lil Wayne got that's for reasonable doubt? Anything at all? Any classic drug, like some super drug dealing like music that molded the entire
What's wrong?
drug
Want me
dealing
to slap you to give you more energy?
entirety of the music industry? Does Lil Wayne have anything for that? Lil Wayne has bling bling, Lil Wayne has gangster, but he doesn't have the foundation of drug dealing music.
Another fight is coming your way.
Jay-Z got Hard Knock Life. Jay-Z got You Don't Know What You Do. Lil Wayne looks up to Jay-Z.
You are currently ranked in the top 10,000 in North America.
Nas.
Uh-oh.
Round one. Fight!
That will work.
I missed it!
Yeah. Sonic, Sonic. That will work.
But can you stop this? But can you stop this?
That will work. Yeah.
But can you stop this?
What the?
One more! But can you stop this?
Yeah. Sonic, Sonic.
Not done yet! Not done yet!
I think this is gonna be my last one.
Round
I'm
two.
frustrated anyway.
Fight! You win.
See, here's the thing. It's not so much about more influenceable, because I'll give that to you. Like, Lil Wayne has a longer run, and he's changed with so many different types of music. He may be more influential.
Round one.
But it's about matchup.
Fight.
The drug dealing matchup of Jay-Z versus Nas, that dynamic of old, and then you gotta go with the new as well. Like, bruh. The matchup alone is what's gonna make that happen.
Sorry.
That will work.
Showtime. No. No. Yes, we are one. Round two. Fight. Power to the earth. Light it up. I have the power of life.
That will work.
And then punch it.
That will work. Straight through. Now. Easy.
Not done yet. Not done yet.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That will work.
Not done yet.
How did that miss?
You lose.
I mean, it's not just my preference, you feel me? This is the culture's preference. Like, everyone knows that's the matchup that we're all waiting for.
Round
Because
one.
they're from the same
Fight.
era, they do the same music. It's hard. The other.
You can run under. You can run under. No place.
And then they had beef. And Jay-Z lost that beef. That's really that's the one that everybody's dying that shit.
Not done yet. Not done yet. Sorry. Not my day. Round two. Fight. No. You can run. Check. Get. Gaia. Impact. I'll crush one more. And then power to the earth. Light it up. I have the power of light. And then punch it. What can you call this?
That is bullshit. Oh my god, that's bull.
Yes. Final round. Fight. What a rock. What can you call this? I'll crush one more. What can you call this? Gaia. Impact. No. missile!
Sakura!
Not done yet!
Straight through!
Sorry!
That will work!
Not done yet!
You thought she was gonna win, didn't you? You thought she was gonna win, didn't you? Hold that
wish.
shit. What I'm saying is, Nas is never going to compete against Lil Wayne. Like, that's out of the question. The only person that Nas is going to compete against is Jay-Z. Just based off the region, the styles, the fact that they're both notable together, there's nowhere else that can go. That is widely known within the culture that those two are going to be the ones that's either going to do it or they never going to do it. But they cannot compete against any, or they've been on a crash course their entire careers. See, and if you feel as though, and let me go ahead but if you feel as though that's like the most important thing, if it's the best 20 songs versus the best 20 songs, who's the hottest of the night, then why did Jeezy go against Gucci? We all know Jeezy's repertoire was far better than Gucci's, but it wasn't about that. That was about the beef that they had. It was about who controls the trap. That's what that was all about. Jay-Z versus Nas is going to be that same essence. Damn who people think is going to win or not. Like, it can go either way to keep 1,000 with you. Like, you guys are really sleeping on Nas's catalog. Let's not deny that y'all are really sleeping on Nas's catalog. But yet, the best battles always have an underlying theme to it. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You telling me that wasn't great party music? And Nas is I Am. Like, Nas can, anything for reasonable doubt, Nas can take it back to, Nas can take it back to his first album. Like, they're more evenly matched than you think. But I gotta go, fellas. I'm done for the night. I gotta do a little something. But y'all stay up, y'all be good. But we can continue this later. Like, you can send something in the chat, not this chat, but the comment section, and I'll come back and further explain why Nas and Jay-Z is the only way that that's going to go.